You need to make these cute Valentine's cookies. Welcome to Homemade Valentine's Day Gifts Part 1. Today we are making matchstick cookies with the cutest little matchbox. Let me know if you want the template and how I made it, and let me know what you think of these cookies. You can find the full recipe in the caption below. Come back for Part 2.
Let me show you how I made this Valentine's card that made my husband cry. First, cut out 7 different colored paper hearts. Then, measure where you want your hearts to be, and trace out 7 lines that are a centimeter apart. Next, fold inward on each of the lines. Then, glue each heart on each of the spaces between the lines, starting at the bottom. Finally, create a band of cardstock around the base of the card so you can pull it up and down like this. Write your heartfelt note, and you're done.
Let's DIY the cutest chocolate mail for Valentine's Day. Here's everything you're gonna need. Just get your favorite chocolate bars. I just used these lint ones. Some gift wrapping that's solid or craft paper works too. And some ribbon, and then I just made these on Canva and then printed and cut them out. If you have a Cricut, it'll make that step a lot easier. And then because we're making little mini parcels out of these chocolate bars, you're just gonna wrap it like you wrap gifts. I started by mapping out how they would all fit. Now turn on this paper here. And if you're anything like me and actually like to wrap gifts, then you're gonna like this step. And then I just continued to do this for all 6 chocolate bars that I had. I've seen this done with brown craft paper, and I kind of get why now. It's a little see-through with the white, but once you start decorating it, you can't even really tell. Then I had a little baby hand helpers. Kids watch you do everything, it's so funny. But I mapped out how I wanted all my stamps to look, and just glue stick them on. And this part, you just have fun with it. Just get creative. I mean, there's no wrong way to do this step. And then I was deciding between the white or the red and white ribbon, and I decided to go with the red and white. It just looked more Valentine's Day. I also made these, like, cut-out tapes. So I decided to put them on the back just to make sure that the ribbons don't slide around. And just, it was so cute, I had to add it. Here is the finished product. I am obsessed. It looks exactly like how I imagined it to. The easiest, most inexpensive DIY. And it's original. I hardly see anyone doing this. This is the perfect Valentine's Day for friends. Maybe you're having a Galentine's party. My daughter's first birthday is on Valentine's Day, so we're actually going to use these for her favors. Shout out to Pinterest for this inspiration, and let me know if you guys make these. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye!
Today we are making a DIY Valentine's Day card. So I actually really prefer DIY cards for Valentine's Day. There's just something about making something yourself that kind of shows that you put extra effort into your gift. If you didn't get a gift, I think the card can also be the gift. So this is just a really cute, easy concept if you also want to make your own DIY Valentine's Day card. And I really wasn't trying to make this look perfect at all. I actually really embraced the imperfections of the hearts and the way that I did the lowercase I and the lowercase u, and it just kind of looked like not perfect script, and I actually really love how it came out. So definitely let us know if you liked this one and if you gave it a try yourself.
How to make paper hearts. Get a strip of paper and start folding it in triangles. Fold it about 5 times. Cut the edge of the leftover part and fold it in. Make a dent in the middle for the heart shape and round of the edges. And that's
Today I'm making these jammy heart-shaped sugar cookies for my friends for Valentine's Day. They are so good and I want to share the recipe with you guys. So you want to start off by combining half a cup of sugar, 6 tablespoons of softened butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 large egg, and just mix that together. Then for the dry ingredients, it's going to be 1 2/3 cups flour, a half teaspoon of baking powder, a half teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. Then you want to add the dry ingredients to the wet and mix them up until it forms more or less one piece that you can work into a ball on the counter. Then I like to cut it in half to make sure I have equal portions for the top and the bottom of the cookies, and then I just wrap them up and put them in the fridge for an hour. After the hour, you want to flour your surface and roll out 1/2 of the dough, and you want it to be thin but not too thin. Then you can start stamping. I'm using these heart-shaped cutters that I found on Amazon, but you can really get creative with how you choose to cut them. So with 1/2 of the dough, we stamped out the base of the cookies, and with the other half, we're going to stamp out the tops. Then we're just going to pop them in the oven at 350 for 8 to 12 minutes. I did slightly overbake the tops of mine a little, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to top them off with a little bit of powdered sugar, and it didn't affect the taste at all. I did one layer of powdered sugar as soon as they came out and another after they cooled, just to make sure it really sticks. Then you just piece them together with your jam of choice. I love strawberry, but I think raspberry would have also been amazing with this. And then you're just left with the most beautiful jam cookies. I think this would be so fun to do with your partner or a roommate or a sister, and of course are a great gift to give this time of year.
How to make this DIY Valentine's Day gift with things you probably have at home. First, you're going to get 2 different colored pieces of paper, and I glued one of the pieces of paper on top and made a cute squiggly design. Next, you're going to make a heart and cut it out to use as a stencil, and then trace it onto your colored paper 3 times. And now you can write whatever you want inside of the hearts. And finally, you're going to get some clear tape and put it over each one that you wrote. Next, you're going to get some paint and paint inside the hearts. And finally, I added some finishing touches. And then I'm going to glue a little coin onto the side to use as a scratcher. And that's how to make this super cute DIY Valentine's Day gift. Follow me for more Valentine's Day DIYs.